Mark Zuckerberg just spent a whopping $20 billion to prove that he can make AI better than ChatGPT and OpenAI. OpenAI has been dominating the AI industry since the beginning, even if, despite its name, it's not open at all. Meta released the latest open source AI platform called Llama 3.1, and the Zuck has been everywhere, talking about why this is the best AI platform.
Why should we use Meta over ChatGPT?
Well, there's a bunch of things where it's better. One of the things that we're rolling out soon is the ability to just imagine stuff. You're typing something in real time. I do this with my daughters all the time.
This has caused many to wonder if this is a new champion in the world of open source AI. Llama 3.1 already has one advantage over OpenAI. Can you guess what? Join us as we look at how intense this $20 billion burn is. Llama 3.1 is the latest generation of Meta's open source large language models and is Zuckerberg's response to OpenAI's GPT. When Meta announced the new open source AI program, there was a lot of talk about how much it cost to train. However, it has been disclosed that it cost a whopping $20 billion in investment, with $10.5 billion for the chips alone. Now, Llama 3.1 is at its most powerful level, especially when using the 405B, the latest release with 405 billion parameters. The other two models are the 70B and the 8B, all of which are updated versions of Llama 3. Llama is known to be on the same level as the leading LLMs, such as GPT 4.0 and Claude 3.5 in different categories. These include solving complex math problems, human evaluation, code generation, and reasoning. This came as a surprise in the industry because Llama actually used to be worse than other competitors, but now it's on par and might even be better considering the massive $20 billion investment. The Llama 3.1 405B is actually in a class of its own, offering state-of-the-art capabilities, unmatched flexibility, and control. It's so large that you won't be able to run it on your computer, and it is mostly used by larger companies that have dollar bills to spend. The latest Llama models can offer context length of 128,000 and support across 8 languages. The 405B model is known as the first frontier level open source AI model, with features like model distillation and synthetic data generation. With the Llama models, users can enjoy features like long-form text summarization, coding assistance, and even multilingual conversational agents. If you want to write a code, you can simply use Llama 3.1 to do it for you. No wonder it costs so much money to build. Considering the price tag, maybe Llama 3.1 can also start predicting lottery numbers, or at least tell us if we're ever going to break even on that investment. Aside from the brand new 405 model, the Llama 3.1 offers versions of 70B and 8B, which have shown some big improvements. Meta has also promised to release multimodal versions of Llama 3.1, which will allow it to work with images, video footage, handwritten text, and audio clips. We wonder how much it would cost to add all these features to an already powerful program. You might have noticed the Meta AI feature added to Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, and WhatsApp. Well, this is powered by the 70B model for most queries. If you use the dedicated Meta AI web app, you can use the 405 model a few times. Another part of the Llama models that makes them stand out is that you can train them. That's right, if you want to use Zuck's AI model to generate content based on your company's particular brand, style, or voice, you can train it with multiple examples, and it will create one that meets your standards. Many are wondering how Llama 3.1 compares to OpenAI's GPT, especially since Zuckerberg intentionally released his AI program to rival OpenAI's. You might be considering using Zuckerberg's program because it's actually free, but does it even compare to GPT? Well, it actually does. The 405B is massive and would cost a lot of money to run, but you can still run it on your computer. According to Mark Zuckerberg, Llama 3.1 will be more widely used than ChatGPT by the end of 2024. He also said that open source AI models will surpass proprietary ones, just like how Linux became a dominant force in powering modern infrastructure. Most people compare the two AI programs based on coding and programming tasks, as this is what they are mostly used for. For instance, the two programs being tested are to write a function to reverse the order of words in a sentence while maintaining punctuation. The tester discovered that Llama 3.1 produced code that correctly followed the instructions, like ChatGPT 4 didn't get the answer. So, Llama 3.1 might actually be better than ChatGPT in this aspect. Zuckerberg has been promoting Llama 3.1 as part of his strategy to position Meta as a leader in different ecosystems like AI and AR/VR. In interviews, he said that he is frustrated with the limitations of companies like Apple, which restricts developers from innovating. Since Llama 3.1 is free, Meta is trying to foster innovation with other developers to enhance their AI program. It's kind of like offering you a free puppy and then realizing it's actually a llama. Surprise! Between Llama 3.1 and ChatGPT, no one needs to consider the AI program's performance, adaptability, and specialization. Some users have reported that while the Llama 3.1 405B is better than GPT-4, the latter is better when it comes to multilingual prompts. Both AI programs are powerful tools for coding and problem solving, but it depends on your needs. Llama 3.1 is better for accurate and efficient coding, while GPT-4 is better for creative tasks like writing. As you can see, Meta isn't playing. It seems like Zuck built Llama 3.1 for coding purposes, which is why it's so massive that it can't be used on a normal computer. On different tasks like GSMAK, BullQ, HellaSwag, MMLU Humanities, MMLU STEM, MMLU Other, and Winograd, the Llama 3.1 has a better performance than GPT-4. So, if you want to code, then Zuck's AI program might be a better option for you. According to Zuckerberg, Meta Llama 3.1 is free since it's an open source program. This might make you wonder, is Llama 3.1 actually free? Meta is touting the model as open source, but that's not actually the case. It's actually open weight, which means that while the developers have free access to the model, they cannot fully fork it or modify it. Llama 3.1 is actually a free resource instead of open source software. Zuckerberg claims that he wants to learn from developers, but how can he even learn from them if they cannot make any changes to the AI program? The difference between a free source and open source software is important for developers, because it limits their ability to make any changes to the AI model compared to actual open source projects. However, the question on everyone's mind is why Zuck would spend $20 billion on an AI model and offer it for free to everyone. The Llama 3.1 405B is the most powerful model and has even been praised as one of the most capable in the world. Despite this, Zuckerberg claims that he will not charge anything for it. You don't have to pay anything as long as you can get a computer powerful enough to run the AI program. Basically, anything short of a NASA supercomputer should do. Or start saving or befriending your tech billionaire neighbor. However, investors are wondering when they will ever get any returns, since Zuck is actually providing the AI program for free. Many companies in the tech industry have invested over $1 trillion in AI over the past few years, including chips and power grids. Now, Meta has spent a whopping $20 billion just to rival OpenAI, and it's even offered for free. What's Zuck's gain from all of this? While Meta's Llama 3.1 is free, it's not as accessible as you might think. The AI program is so massive that most computers cannot run it. If you want to run the 405B version, it has 405 billion parameters, which is a heavy program. The more parameters an AI model has, the more computational resources it would need to handle the calculations. It would also demand a lot of memory, like RAM and GPU memory. And standard computers don't have enough memory to load and run these models efficiently. The computational power needed to run Llama 3.1 is massive and nothing your normal PC can handle. So, even if it's free, not everyone can access it because they would need a very expensive and powerful computer to run it. Only data centers, research institutions, and developers with high-performance computers can actually use Llama 3.1. If you do want to use it, you might end up with the 70B or 8B model. But these are nowhere near as powerful as ChatGPT. Investors in Zuck's AI program are also asking about the power supply and whether it can keep up with the demand needed to operate AI systems. Even the chips required to power the Llama 3.1 model consume a lot of power. Still, it seems Zuck would soon get his returns on the $20 billion investment. When Meta released the latest Llama system, OpenAI was immediately undercut. Do you think the Llama 3.1 model is worth it? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more captivating and fascinating content. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.